Hello everyone, welcome back to the ReactJS course. So we are going to continue in our series of building a sign up and a sign in page. So in the last video, we built the functionalities of our sign up page. We had the first name, last name, email and password that of course we're inserting into our database. And we had this first of all, the inside of the signup.js, we had this function handle the submit that of course triggers the backend, which is the NodeJS server, which is listening on port 3002, and we had this endpoint sign up that links to this of course this function here in the index.js. So we're getting the request from the front end, and then we're getting our first name, last name, email and password from the body of the front end that we're sending. And then of course we're using MySQL SQL language to of course insert our values into the database. Now in the MySQL workbench, we had this users table. We had an ID, first name, last name, email, and password. Okay, perfect. Now, if you do recall, let me just try to sign up. So let me add in any email and any password, and let me click on submit. Oh, we forgot to run our server, so let me do that again. So let me navigate to the server, and of course node-mon index.js. Now I have my server running, and then let me press on submit again, and sign up is successful, and we have inserted my name, first name, last name, email, password. And if you do recall that I mentioned that it is unethical and disrespectful for clients as us programmers, or if you want owners of the website, to see the password of the user. So what we're gonna do today is going to hash the password. So us as programmers and owner of of the website, we do not see the password, and just to respect the security and if you want ethical stuff when it comes to building up projects. Okay, so first of all, we are going to go to the index.js, and let me first stop the server, and then I want you to install a dependency which is bcrypt. So npm i bcrypt, and then press enter. I have already done that, so you know the drill for now. So you go to the package.json, you go to dependencies, and you can see that you have successfully installed bcrypt. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna go to index.js. I'm gonna first require bcrypt, the library. So I'm going to add in bcrypt. You can name it wherever you want. It's a variable, so I'm going to require bcrypt. Perfect. And I'm going to add another variable called salt rounds, and I'm going to give it a value of 10. Okay, so I'm going to explain what does that mean in a few. So the thing is, for those of you who do not know or are confused what hashing means, it means that you give it like a whatever kind of string or characters, and it hashes the character, if you want the string, and gives you another string that is if you want the result of the algorithm that it does. So it could hash the password. So if you, let's say for example, I had in the string of hello, it gives you another string that is if you want similar to hello, but of course in characters, and if you want strings, that does not make sense, but it's for you just to not see if you want the password, if you want to not guess what algorithm they use to encrypt the whole password. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go to the sign up, and I'm going to type in the code, and then I'm gonna explain it as usual. So first I want to use the bcrypt and that hash. I'm going to hash the password, and I'm going to pass in the sort rounds, and then I'm going to have an error and a hash. Okay, and then we're gonna place the whole query inside of this. And instead of passing my password, I want to pass in hash. Okay, perfect. So the thing is, we used, of course, the variable that we just created from the library, and there's a function called hash, which what are we hashing, or what, if you want a variable we don't want to see as the real value of it, is the password. And what the salt rounds mean is that how many times does the algorithm need to run on the password to be hashed. So you can add in whatever value you want. So I added 10. So when you go higher in the number of salt rounds, it takes more time to generate password. So that's, if you want, if it's even more secure and secure, so you can add in whatever variable you want. You can play around with numbers. And after that we have a lambda function that has an error and a hash. So the hash is the result after hashing the password, and that's what we are going to insert in the database instead of password, the actual value itself. Okay, so perfect. I guess all is done. We don't have anything to do from the front end side. So let me index.js. Okay, I'm running my server, and let me add in Joe. And then Joe at email.com, and let me add in any password, and let me click on submit. Let me go back to the users table, and now we can see that we have inserted Joe Doe, and we have a password. We don't know what does that mean, but that is the result of the hash password that we got from the function. So that is more secure and more ethical for us to be not seeing what the actual password of the user is. So you can use that inside of your projects to be more, if you want, secure and more respectful of your clients, if you want privacy. Okay, so that was it for this video. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask your questions on the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.